Happy New Year, everyone. I pray that you are already starting off your first day of 2021 with a bang, giving God praise and honor and glory for just being able to make it through another year. So many lost their lives in 2020. So many were inflicted in their bodies with COVID-19. So many lost their jobs, lost even their homes, and even family members and people that they love. But by God's grace, we are still here, and we know that God is a comforter. We know that God is our strength and our refuge. God is a provider. So even in the midst of what we went through and what we witnessed and saw in 2020, just know that God still sits on the throne. He is still the author and the finisher of our faith. He is the great I am. He is El Shaddai. He is God Almighty. He is Emmanuel. He is God with us. And let's just continue to keep our face towards the cross and continue to stay in his presence so that we can make it through another year. I just believe God's going to open up doors this year. Even for 2020, I believe 2020 to be a year of vision and clarity, and that is just what it was for me. I was able to really sit back and reflect and just think about life, think about what God has done for me, think about things that I have survived that I shouldn't have survived or wouldn't have been able to survive without him, getting my priorities back in line, focusing on those things in which he will have me to do, making sure that I'm following his plan for my life and not that of my own, just making sure that I am giving him praise and having moments of gratitude, because that is what we need to do. Sometimes we get so caught up with the day-to-day and the busyness of life that we forget to sit back and reflect and to thank God and to really focus on what matters the most. So if nothing else, I pray that 2020 did that for you. But what I want to petition you for 2021 is to create a growth plan. Create something that's going to help you increase your capacity and whatever it is that you desire in life. Number one, your relationship with God. Create a plan that will help you grow in his word. I know that my cousin, she had sent the request in our family chat that we have in Messenger saying, who wants to join me, as she's going to start doing the Bible, going through a chart where she will go through the entire Bible in 1 year. There's so many resources and things out there to help us. There's podcasts, there's YouTube videos. I mean, you can access the word, you can access preachings and teachings all day long for free. So I encourage you to not only to grow in your faith and in the word and the relationship that you have with God, but also grow into those things naturally. Grow into those things that you desire to do. What is it that you're doing in life? For example, I'm an educator. I have my own school. I'm a teacher. So constantly I'm studying. I'm learning about new technology. I'm learning about the modern day child, what it is that their needs are, their focuses, the challenges that they face on today, coming up with new ways that I can be creative and draw their attention in the classroom so that I have innovative activities and lesson plans that are life-changing, but it's bringing forth growth and change for them, not only academically, but also socially, personally, and spiritually. So what is it that you're doing every day? When you come on a job, you don't want to learn the basics of that job and then never learn anything else. There's always new programs, new methods of doing things, and you always have to educate yourself. So just remember to educate yourself on a daily basis. Learn new things. If you want to grow, I hear so many people say, I want to see change. I want something different in my life. But guess what? That change, requires growth. It requires for you to do something different, and you need to shift your perspective. You need to obtain more knowledge and wisdom so that you can make those things happen. And when God puts his super over our natural, there's endless possibilities of what can happen. So I just petition you on today to create that growth plan, develop ways that you can continue to study each and every day. Maybe you're not a reader, but there's audiobooks out there. There's mentors. Find someone who can mentor you, who can coach you. I'm a coach. Find someone who can guide you in the right direction, who can also give you spiritual advising on what thus saith the Lord concerning you and your life. So I just want to encourage everybody on today that 2020 may have been a year full of uncertainties. And every day really is a day of uncertainty because our life can change in an instant and with things that we would never see coming. But we just have to go from day to day. Give us this day our daily bread. Thank the Lord for the grace of that day and just continue to move forward in all that He has given us. He is El Shaddai. He is God Almighty. He is Emmanuel. He is God with us. He is the great I am. There is nothing too hard for Him. So as we seek God and as we're praying and we're asking Him for increase and we're asking Him for change and we're seeking Him for the manifestation of those visions and dreams come to life, remember to do your part. Create that growth plan. Grow because God sees us and He's watching. He who was faithful over little is faithful over much. But remember, to whom much is given, much is also required. So we want to make sure that we have the knowledge and the wisdom, the experience to be able to sustain that which God has given us. So Happy New Year. Happy 2021. Continue to stay blessed. If you ever need me for anything, I'm just a call, email, a text message. You can find me at sharnikapelliott.com. God bless.